Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to Beautiful Phoenix. My name is Candice. Welcome to the channel. Today, I'm going to do a tarot reading, but I wanted to get on here because I got a channel message. It's 6:28 a.m. and I just woke up and chat. Let's see. So I got Widowmaker, and that movie, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? I keep getting that movie. 9 times out of 10, the messages is significant because I keep getting the same messages over and over and over again. So the movie Why Do Fools Fall in Love has Larenz Tate in it, right? Right. But let me pause this movie. My grandson was watching Hotel Transylvania. I don't know. He probably wasn't even watching it. Maybe that's a significance about vampires. I talk about that too. Shit, I don't know. Anyway, let me see. What is his name? Forgot his name. But I keep getting it. I've been getting that movie. If you follow this channel a lot, I get that person a lot, and I can't remember his name. Let me see. Well, it ain't gonna tell me when I last looked at it, but it's highlighted because I done went there and looked at it. Frankie Lemon. That's his name. Frankie Lemon. Child, I don't know what. I mean, if you hear that story about Frankie Lemon, he was super young. Didn't even know he was that young of a person. Young man. When he passed, he was in his 20s. Like, I don't know what, 3:10 on the timer. He was born in 1942. He was 24. He was 24 years old when he passed. That's crazy. And he had a crazy, drug that he was on, heroin. Yeah, he was really on drugs, real bad. And I think he was an alcoholic, too. I don't know who this person is, or I don't know if this is a past or a loved one, or this is somebody actually life. And he had a bunch of babies. I don't know if the women, he was married to a whole bunch. I don't think he had babies. But he was married to 3 different women. And that was, after he passed, they was fighting over his royalties and things like that. I don't know what the heck that could mean. But hey, let's do a reading. But I keep getting Frankie Lemon from Why Do Fools Fall? And it could be just simple. No, I can't get around that. I'm sorry. I be trying to figure out other ways to look at a message, but I keep getting the same thing. Why do fools fall in love? Why do fools fall in love? I don't know. Let me get my glasses on. So, gotta wipe my glasses off. So, Frankie Lemon. From Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Now, September 30th could be significant. February 27th could be significant. And my son Demis is born the day he was born and the day he died. New York. It's a sad story. But October 25th could be significant. September 28th. Oh, I was thinking, what is a message that I can give that will probably knock your socks off? Like, this will be your story. And you'll be like, how the hell did she know that? So, I'm trying to figure out different messages that because me personally, I'm tired of everybody, granted, everybody wants love, everybody wants to find that person, but you don't want no good James and no good Jennifer. And the whole moral of the story is, when it comes to cycles and karmic lovers, is these people will come in and out your life, and maybe not even that particular person, but people that come in that energy. Same energy, different face. Different face, same energy, right? And these people will continue to come in and out your life. This energy will always take a person, a host, or whatever you want to call them, but just that type of individual will keep coming in and out your life because you allow it. Because you didn't learn a lesson. You learn a lesson, you're not going to fuck with that type. It's simple. It may be hard because you may just like the bad boy type or the bad girl type, or what they say is the forbidden fruit. You might like that type. And the thing is, maybe you need to change your type. I'm saying this because I've been there. 333 on the timer. God said, hell yeah, she has. The no goods. The no goods. The ain't shitters. The liars, the manipulators, the womanizers, the abusers. Did I say users? The brokies. That is a jokey. And then they want to cheat. Yeah, I had that. Like, that shit got to change up. But anyway, I don't control the reading. So, but I know a lot of people who got to be like, you know what? Don't nobody want these motherfuckers no more. Cheaters. Well, 3LW in my head. Look at that wine like that. No more, baby, I'ma do right. Can't be a man. It's too early. No more, baby, I'ma do right. That could be his, I don't know, child. The stuff that pops in my head is crazy. All right, Spirit. So what is some messages that you want to give the collective that will be an eye? Like, wow, how the fuck did she know that? Like she got a crystal ball or something. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, so let's pray. Most High God, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, please give me clear messages for the collective, for the highest good as to go along the journey. May they be guided, protected along the way. Ashe. Amen. Alright, so remember how energy goes. This could be past, present, future energy. This could be about you or someone else that's in your energy. I can say them and be talking about you. I can say you and be talking about them. So always have an open mind and use your discernment. Alright? And yeah. And have an open heart. So let's see what I can get. We're gonna mix up some decks and see what a message I can get at. I've been drawn to do that. What is some messages for the collective that they'd be like, how did she know this? Okay. This will be about lovers, though. Damn, why he rubbing on her nipples like that? It's too early, Spirit. Alright, so Nagas. Somebody, if you a female, somebody like your boobies. If you a man, you like to rub on, you like nipples. You a titty man. Child, Jesus, what is going on? Somebody could be fantasizing. I got the third eye manifesting. Somebody could be thinking about some sexual things. All right, what else? Can I get one more card? And then I'm going to... Okay. Magic. It's giving sex magic. Some of y'all don't know what sex is, but your sex may be like magic. Why is it sexual? Why is this sexual like this? Anyhow, okay, those are two cards that came out, and then we have what at the bottom of the deck? Starseed. 820 could be significant. All right. I'm going to try not to read this book. We're just going to go off intuition. And we're going to mix some cards and see if we can get a message out. What is a message for the collective to be like? How did she know that? There's something about the eye. Yeah, I need to go to the eye doctor. I need to eyes check. My grandson is back here asleep. Somebody's giving you the evil eye. There's something about the evil eye. I know I got a tattoo. Maybe, I don't know, I went to tattoo my head. So, some of y'all could be thinking about getting the evil eye tattoo. I don't know. Or just a protection tattoo. Okay, Spirit. Yo, it's somebody who's really fake in your energy. This is, I don't know if you're going to find this out. 10-10 on the timer. This may be something you find out later. That might be addictive. I don't know. But a lot of, I don't know. I don't know, maybe your aesthetic. Somebody could be jealous, envious. I keep talking about that too. It's like the same messages keep coming up. Like a few weeks back, I had did a channel message on envy. Well, not envy, but more so, what the heck I was talking about? I think I was talking about the 7 deadly sins. 11:11 on the timer. Synchronicities at the hoo-ha. Now, and this could be a person or that you done set boundaries with that feel like this. I don't know. Let me quit saying I don't know. Alright, so what's some other messages, Spirit, that the collective be like, how does she know that? Okay, you could be having travel issues, the things that's going on when it comes to this United States crazy ass government. Now, I'm one of the reasons I'm gonna talk about anything and everything, okay? The planes, maybe 12:12 on the timer. Maybe you one of them people that got stuck in the airport. Not stuck in, well, you could have got stuck in the airport, but they've been having like plane issues, like travel issues with luggages and lines being long and things like that. So I don't know. That could be a thing. But there could be delays in travel. Now, this lover of yours could be long distance. Now, there could be a person that want to express themselves to you, maybe trying to find out a creative way to express something to you. What they want to express, I don't know. But this may be a person you done set boundaries with. Painting could be significant. Some of you could travel for a living, like do freelancing. And you could be an architect. Okay. Reading Rainbow. I'm just gonna start blurting out stuff because I be having certain words that pop in here. Reading Rainbow. Don't know. All right. All right. Up in the air. Yeah, I feel like I said this. I didn't want this to be about love, but I've been talking about love stuff since I kind of like sat my ass down in front of this camera. Now, there could be a person who's thinking about you, whether you've been sexual or not with them. They thinking about it. Okay? And if you have, they think it's like magic. Okay? They could think you put magic on them, child. This person could be long distance from you. And like I said, they're trying to figure out a creative way to come towards you because you done probably set boundaries with them. And they don't know where they stand with you. They don't know where you two stand. They think things is up in the air. They don't know. They don't know. Air balloons could be significant. They uncertain. This person is uncertain if they should travel towards you. Now, children can be, I'm not going to take it because I don't like how it fell out. But children, somebody can have little children or somebody acts like a child. Somebody could want to start having a family. but somebody can be emotionally immature. Okay. I'm not taking that. It could be somebody from your past. Duh. That's what it sounds like. It's not. What else? What is some messages that the collective be... That creative card came back out. Creativity, and fluidity. Now, maybe you are learning a new craft. Maybe painting. Mixing different types of paints. I'm not a painter, so I don't know how that go. I feel like some of y'all need to go with the flow when it comes to connections. Not so much so go with the flow in the sense of string along type deal. No. Now, this person could have did this, but I'm talking about go with the flow and let things just gradually progress. Now, if it don't progress and it stays stagnant, stays the same thing, then yeah, cut that off. Just saying. Cut it off. What other messages? So we're going to see what fluidity, creativity, stay flexible. Somebody could have sexual fluidity. I don't know. Absence of love. Coldness. Absence of love. Life is blocked, frozen in some area of your life. Emotions buried deep within. Then, didn't I say somebody? No. I say so much. Did I say something about somebody, their feelings? Somebody has feelings for you, but I feel like it's buried very, very deep within this person. And it may outpour. It may just spill out. And maybe somebody wants to express themselves, but they're thinking of a creative way to express themselves. I don't know, but I feel like they're not sure if you will receive them. You look happy though. You make this person happy. You are a rare gift. Rarity. Especially somebody could want to give you a gift. The golden egg. Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. What's the golden egg? Yeah, wasn't that Willy Wonka? Child, I don't know. I used to get Willy Wonka all the time. The very beginning of my journey, I always get Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. That's, what's that song? Child, here I go. I'm about to end this because I'll be on here for a long time. Time. Willy Wonka. Pure imagination. Let's get that song all the time. And maybe that you may end up hearing this song. Hell, you may end up hearing that a Frankie Lemon song. Why the Fools Fall in Love or Goody Goody, because that's the song that I sing, Goody Goody. I don't know, Shell. You could have a relative that was coming through who was born around those years that I just mentioned earlier. But anyway, just getting off track. Somebody sees you as a rare gift. Somebody wants wants to give you a gift, possibly. It says a special gift given to you. Seize the opportunity. Unique gifts bring luck and success, the power to attract wealth. Now, not taking that literal. I mean, and like what the card says. But somebody sees you as rare, unique. Now, some of y'all could be definitely attracting wealth, attracting good things in your life, successful things. Some of y'all is like, I ain't got time for love. I'm trying to get wealthy, get rich without trying. All right, 50. Yeah, but some of you are going to be on burnout, so there's a need to have a work and work-life balance. You know, have fun. Don't work too much. You're going to tire yourself out. All work, no play. You got to have a balance. Buses. School, you could be a teacher. You could drive buses. Any hate. What is some more messages? And then serendipity. Divine intervention. Something is going to happen at the right time. The right place, the right time. Maybe something creative you're doing is going to take off. This is going to be a rare opportunity. You're attracting whatever you're trying to manifest. But somebody could be trying to find 2244 on the timer. Somebody is trying to think of a creative time to come towards you. I don't know. All right, Spirit. One more card for the collective. Something there be like, how would she know this? How does she know this? How does she know this? Teletubbies, chakras, rainbows, orbs. Gray cat, Rubik's Cube. Okay, you got two cats, a gray and a brown cat. All right, 2332 on the timer. Justice. Why is this card in here? This don't even go in this deck. All right, something. You know, justice is about cause and effect. Wow, is that Newton's law that I'm getting in my head? Every action has a reaction, or is that? Child, I don't know. That just, let's see. Is that Newton's law of motion that just popped in my head? Yeah, the third law, action and reaction. Every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. An object at rest stays at rest. Object in motion continues in motion. So Newton laws of motion. Why am I reading this? Are three fundamental principles that describe the relationship between motion of an object and the forces action upon. These laws form a foundation of classical mechanics and are essential for understanding the motion of objects in our universe. Are you attracting something? I don't know. It's something about universal law, but something is good karma. What you put out, you get back. Universal law, cause and effect. Some of you could going through court, maybe some type of lawsuit. Upright says that you will win, but I was looking at maybe, so maybe that's up in the air. Yeah, I feel like something is law. So it is so. So it be. Is given what you give out, you get back. Justice. That card ain't even supposed to be here. So I'm gonna leave it out. It was in there. I'm not taking these cards. Woman and online. Don't know what that. There could be a woman online. There could be a woman watching on social media. You could be a man who is attracted to a woman on social media. You seeing her, you could want to date her. Somebody could be an influencer. Yeah. Somebody is thinking about reaching out to you, though. Text message. Look. Contracts. Now, you know, contracts is... Look. I got that, y'all trying to get married. I got that Frankie Lemon song. Frankie Lemon. I ain't saying the person is like that, but I'm just saying. But he had like 3 wives, yeah. Somebody could be dealing with multiple, and they don't have to be wives. This person could have options at the hoo-ha. Do you want to be part of somebody's harem? Part of somebody's harem? Their roster? You want to be a part of Polytown? Do you? No. You're too fine for that. You're too handsome for that. You're too beautiful for that. Can't even talk. You're too damn sexy for that shit. Now, to each his own, though. Some people like that type of lifestyle, and that's okay. But if that ain't what you want for your future, well, for your right now, future, whatever, don't entertain it. But if you feel like, well, I just want to have fun, then do you, boo. But I say that all this. Some of y'all could really be going to court, like contracts, legal contracts and things. But somebody could, I don't know, something about contracts. Contracts is like binding, agreements. Whether it's marriage, whether it's business, either way, job. Look at the fine prints before you sign anything. And because once you put your John Hancock on there, it's official. So be mindful. Read over the document thoroughly. All right. So, but you could have some legal things going on. It doesn't have to be so serious to the fact that you're going to court. I don't know. You could be signing a lease, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. Okay. What was that? I think that's it. Let's see what these 2 books. Oh, my head is itching. Look, I'm scratching the shit out my wig. I'm looking at me crazy. Okay. All right. So let's see what Nagas. I can't show her like that because she don't have no bra on. And he's showing her titties some love. And her nips. I'm just saying. Who made these cards? It's crazy. All right. You ain't gonna believe what this card says. All right, so Nagas are more comfortable inhabiting the subtle sensual energy fields, where they fluidly regenerate their inbuilt elixir, nectar, what the fuck, of immortality from the depths of the ocean. Child, what? Fluidity caught my eye. That's the only reason why I read that part. Okay. They are highly protective of their private environments. I don't know. Ancient Hindu and Buddhist texts speak of the semi-divine serpent beings called Nagas, which is Sanskrit for serpent. The Nagas are described as powerful, very beautiful, and highly advanced snake reptoid beings. They are adventurous to humans, while also dangerously fearsome and temperamental if provoked. Nagas have the capacity to shapeshift into total human form. I don't know if I like that. Interesting. Somebody like your nectar. Your elixir. I said something about sex magic, child. Now, elixir is something you take, right? So, I don't even want to go there. Okay, anyway. Third party situation. I don't want to think of the negative part. I'm trying to be positive, but I'm going to go off the full scale of the messages that I got. We're going to start from the beginning when I was getting Fools Fall in Love. And that went on but third party shit, right? And drugs and like sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Okay? Somebody has a party ass lifestyle. Anyway, we got celibacy. So somebody could be sexually frustrated right now. I don't know. Maybe they ain't getting no love from their third parties. Somebody could be, practicing celibacy and abstinence and things of that nature. Somebody could have some lower chakra blockages as well. I said something about chakras, didn't I? Just saying. I'm going to personally say this. Celibacy, I feel, and, inner child healing and trauma healing and just healing as a whole. And I don't want to say abstain. Some of you abstaining, but, practicing celibacy, for me, I feel, helps your chakras, especially that lower chakra. Because everybody can't have that nectar, okay? I'm just saying. That's what the card said. I'm just repeating what the card said. Whatever. 34:43 on the timer. But I feel like somebody's really desiring you. Somebody's thinking about that. Juicy, can I make it juicy for you? Ain't that Pretty Ricky? That could be significant, I don't know. I can't make it juicy, baby. Some of y'all is really sexually frustrated because, what the hell is going on in this message? Okay. Last card. Stone or the Great Work. Magus opus was a term for the ancient esoteric alchemist scientist's work. Means masterpiece, and prima materia. Materia means formless substance from the universe. Something with universal law. Everything is universal law for real. People really need to think about that. Something about elixir, I swear to goodness. All right, so I don't want to read all this. Ancient alchemy was shrouded in coded double speak, which involved both psychological chemistry of turning base metal into gold, known as the elixir of life, immortality. Simultaneously, the alchemists, scientists, mystics practiced the esoteric shifting of universal ether or ether essence and energy. This is hidden to non-seers. I'm not reading all that. I wonder if it's going to tell me what that one part means. It's not. Okay, so I'm just going to say this. The large circle, I'm just going to show it, and then I'm done because I've been on here for like 40 minutes. The large circle symbolizes the infinite Marco universe. Macro. Marco. Somebody's name could be Marco. Macro. Universe. The triangle balancing within the circle symbolizes the ether. Spirit trinity of past, present, future, life, death, rebirth, body, mind, soul. The material square inside the triangle symbolizes the four elements, 4 directions, and 4 seasons. The smaller circle inside the square symbolizes the micro, infinite void that links you back into the macro infinite universe. So, I don't know. The eye was catching my eye. The eye was catching my eye. You gonna catch somebody's eye, or you caught somebody's eye. I did say somebody might be looking at you online, child. Anyway. All right. I feel like somebody could want somebody feels like something is blocked. You could have somebody blocked, something is blocked. But somebody's trying to figure out a way to transform this connection, or have a new beginning. Change your perception, or you change their perception. Flip the story. However, whatever. I don't know. Now, somebody could be absolutely using sex message, and if somebody is really know how to use esoteric knowledge and is very spiritual, let's say. I don't know. You gotta be mindful about people you intertwining sexually with. Somebody may be into some interesting things. I'm just saying. But that ain't everybody. But it's something about your goods that I'm telling you. Somebody want to have a new beginning with you, though. Basically, I didn't need to read that damn book. But, yeah, collective. We got Starseed. Yeah, somebody's, in Syrian, somebody is taking responsibility. And this is, somebody knows that they need to grow up. Learning lessons. Life lessons. It's crazy because life is nothing but a series of choices and decisions. And the decisions and choices that we make, you know, will be the probable outcome of certain situations. So we make the decision to go left. All right. Well, this is what happens when you go left. When you go right, this can happen when you go right. So it's just nothing but a series of decisions and choices. You know, some of them, those decisions and choices that we make, we got to go through some type of trials and tribulations with that choice and learn lessons. Some people don't learn lessons. Hopefully one does, but some people will keep. Didn't I just say this about a cycle? Child, I just been yammering. Just going in repetitive cycles, doing the same thing every day. But I feel like somebody is thinking about this, and they know it's time for them to take responsibility, grow up, and learn lessons. But everything's about free will. You have autonomy. All right? But yeah, I feel like somebody is being inspired to release karma. Maybe break generational curses. Just life lessons. You can't hold those things in you, on you. You learn the lesson. You gain the wisdom and the knowledge from it, obtain it, and move forward and let that other shit go. You know? And when that same sucker shit, whatever that sucker shit is, come in your life, you know. You know how to move with it. You know how to use that energy. You feel me? That is it, and that is all. Now, once again, it's free will. Did you learn a lesson or no? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm all over the place. But anyway, that is the message. And I said this was going to be a message about maybe this. How does she know that? I don't know. I don't know who this is for. But I've been on here a little too long. What time is it? Yeah, for almost an hour. Well, collective, that was your reading / channel reading / whatever. So if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, beautiful people, bye.